What's up, people? It's your boy Leveled Head back with another show. Gonna try to make this one real quick. So without further ado, welcome to
the Leveled Head Gamers Show.
First thing first, let me thank all my subscribers, all the folks that follow me, all the folks that helped my last video reach the 1,000 view mark. I really appreciate that. I'm very humbled by the fact that over 1,000 folks decided to view my video. Let's keep that going. If you haven't subscribed, if you haven't checked out my other videos, please go back and check them out. So anyway, with that being said, let me jump into my first topic for this evening. I've been checking out a couple of YouTube clips. Dr. Trey had a video on this. BG had it. Broken Games had a video on this. Zaire 720 had a video on this, dealing with Reggie on CNN. And I like how Dr. Trey did it, where he's like, you know, this is true. Then he had to call Reggie on this exaggeration. Now, let's be honest. Reggie did exaggerate. But like BG said, what do you expect the man to do? He the president of Nintendo. They asked him a question. There was a blatant setup. You know, it had to be some Microsoft, Sony fan that had helped write those questions, because those were some hard, thorough questions. They was really going in at Reggie. I ain't never seen nobody do that to any other person of Reggie's status on any of these shows. But they really went hard at Reggie. But I think he held his own. I think he did what he had to do. Is the Wii U stronger than the Xbox 360 and PS3? Yes, it is. Is Black Ops 2 better looking on the Wii U than the Xbox 360 or PS3 counterpart? Yes, it is. Is it dramatically different? No, it's not. That was the exaggeration, but still, what do you expect the brother to do? And he did it with a straight face too. That's the beautiful thing about it. He had the straight up professional smile on, didn't even skip a beat. So it was wonderful to see that. But at the same time, he did exaggerate. But hey, who don't? Sony exaggerate all the time. Let's be real. But next topic is, I think that and if you haven't seen the video I put up about Game Over, you know, that video was done like maybe a day after I had the Wii U. I think it was done that night, actually, or the night after. I don't know. I can't remember. But it was around there when I had my real first experience with the Wii U. And now that I had the Wii U for a week and some days, I'm here to kind of to bump that up a little bit more. I feel like the future for the Wii U and Nintendo is very bright. The reason I feel this is because, unlike the Wii, even though the Wii sold the most, and because of the motion controls had the world playing, when it came down to mind-blowing games that visually struck you as awe-inspiring and just, man, this is out of this world. Like when you first saw Gears of War at E3, when you first saw Uncharted 2, when you first saw God of War 3, you know, Mario Galaxy looked good, don't get me wrong. Zelda Skyward Sword looked good, and honestly, some of the best gameplay you will ever get. But those games took it a step beyond just gameplay, because they had gameplay. Uncharted 2 was a great game, had great gameplay, but the visuals was just stunning. You know, God of War 3 had great gameplay plus visually stunning graphics. It was just something about that PS3 once it came into its own and they start actually utilizing and embracing, like I was trying to say in my last video, embracing the hardware and the architecture of that actual system. It just started to shine, man, in a way that you wasn't even expecting. So the reason I believe the Wii U is going to be bright is two reasons. One is because once we start to see and you can kind of see it with New Super Mario U, it's just something about seeing Mario in HD that is just awesome. I mean, it's just raw, man. It's tight. It's out there. It's just make you feel good. Me and my family and my brother came over, you know what I'm saying, you know, and we like Mario, and we was on Mario playing multiplayer, going through the stages, man, and just having a good time. And it's like when you see Mario in that HD and it's just so vivid and just popping off of that screen, you know, I got a 65-inch 1080p TV, and it just pops out, man. It's just beautiful. It's just seeing Nintendo. It's like I asked him, I said, man, what you expect or what you think when Mario 3D, the 3D Mario come out, how that's gonna look? You know what I'm saying? How is Zelda gonna look? How is Metroid Prime gonna look? That's gonna be, you know, like when you first saw Uncharted 2, if you thought that was an experience, or when you first saw God of War 3, or the first time you saw Gears of War, if you thought those was mind-boggling, wait till you see Metroid Prime in HD, and, you know, 60 frames per second, 1080p. Wait till you see Mario, whatever, you know, new 3D Mario they make in 1080p, 60 frames per second. You know, it's gonna be crazy. But the next thing, the gamepad is another big thing, you know. And I believe that we're gonna see, just like we saw with DS, DSi, DS Lite, you know, all these different variations of the DS. I believe we're gonna see different variations of the gamepad. I don't think this particular gamepad we have right now will be the same gamepad we'll be playing with in about another year and a half. I believe in 2014, Nintendo will be coming out with another gamepad. One would probably have analog sticks on it. It'll probably have a whole bunch of different features and maybe another camera, a better camera. I believe Nintendo did what they needed to do to get out the box. I have had some issues with my system, but once I went through the little steps that, you know, I saw on YouTube and different places, I haven't had anymore. And that's what it do. You know, new systems does that. My PlayStation 3 froze coming out of using the internet all the time. It would freeze it, and I had to turn it off and turn it back on. So, you know, my Xbox 360, Red Rings of Death, had to send it off. You know, so I really can't compare it to the Xbox 360 like somebody else did. But, you know, hey, I think all this stuff will be fixed. I haven't had any more problems since I pulled the plug out from the wall on my Wii U, let it sit for about 15, 20 seconds, hooked it back up. You know, that happened last Tuesday. Here it is Monday afternoon, and it hasn't happened. You know what I'm saying? So I'm doing good. But anyway, I believe you're going to see, just like I said, the DS and, you know, iPad always come out, you know, new Kindles and all that. I believe the gamepad is going to be redesigned, and it's going to constantly be redesigned until the Wii U is no more and there's some new system out for Nintendo. I believe they struck gold with this controller and the 2-screen dynamic to gaming. I believe they have changed the game even more dramatically than motion control. Motion control it caught on with the masses, and it was easy to pick up and play. But I think that this gamepad, you just look at the YouTube clips, look at how many folks that bashed the Wii and didn't like the Wii has Wii U's. Just look at that. Just think about that for a second. Look at all the folks that went out in this YouTube community, diehard Sony fans, diehard Microsoft fans that own a Wii U, that would never own a Wii, or wrote that off, but they loving the Wii U. You haven't heard one of them say they don't like it. That tells you something. One of my closest friends is a Sony head. That's all he played. And he texted me and told me, man, I just played the Wii U. He played a game he called Kitty Raymond at a demo station, at a kiosk at Best Buy in the city, and called me up and told me how much he had fun. Now, this is a dude that promised you he don't like nothing Nintendo, but he loving the Wii U. He liking it. He ain't said he finna buy it yet, but at the same time, he was highly impressed by it. So I believe that the future is bright. Expect to see a redesign of the game controller or the gamepad probably somewhere in 2014. You probably start hearing rumors about it, and I'm telling you, Leveled Head is letting you know. I'm calling it right now, 2012. right after Thanksgiving that we will see a new redesigned gamepad somewhere in 2014, and I believe it's going to do even grander things than what the gamepad is doing now. I think this is just to get the system out and to get us acclimated to what it can do. But I think once they redesign it, I think it's going to probably have a better camera. Like I said, analog sticks, all those different things that this controller doesn't have. I believe that controller will have it, and we're going to constantly be upgrading in the controller. It's just going to be an awesome thing. So I believe Nintendo is in good hands. I believe the Wii U is relevant. It's going to be here. It's going to last. It's going to stand the test of time. I think it's going to match or get close to matching what the Wii done. I really do. I just think there's a lot of, when you get this much negativity going on about a system, folks, this is not it's not good hate. This is, I'm envious hate. I'm scared hate. I don't want to see Wii happen again hate. I don't want to see Nintendo sell like that again hate. That's the type of hate it's getting. It's not a I don't like you hate. It's I like you, but I want to not like you hate. That's what this is. So in my close, like I said, subscribe. Help me get to another 1,000 views. Please comment, leave your opinions. But yes, like I said, I believe that the future is bright for the Wii U. I think Reggie and all the folks that's doing their thing especially when Nintendo TV come out, I believe they're just hitting it right. I think they're doing everything right. Let them take their time. Let the system work out its kinks and its bugs. But I believe by maybe May of next year, we will start seeing the next level and what the Wii U has to offer. Anyway, your boy's out. Like and subscribe. Leave your comments. And yes, peace.